Hi everyone, I am Princess May Armagday and I am here to talk about what is man-made disasters. Man-made disasters are disasters caused by human beings. Some examples of man-made disasters include hazardous material spills, explosion, chemical or biological attacks, nuclear blasts, traffic collisions, such as train accidents, plane crashes, etc. Most of these disasters are in the form accidents and cause deaths, injuries, and loss of property. What's the difference between natural and man-made disaster? Natural disasters are the disasters caused by natural forces, whereas man-made disasters are caused by activities of human beings. Natural disaster steps can be taken to minimize the effects, while man-made disasters can be avoided with careful planning and prevention methods. That's all for today. Thank you.
A sudden or unfortunate event can be considered a disaster, especially when they cause significant physical damage or destruction, loss of life, or drastic change to the environment. Disaster may occur in many shapes. It may be natural or man made. A natural disaster is a major adverse event caused by Earth's natural processes. This classification of disaster can result in loss of life or property damages, as well as economic damage, the severity of which is determined by the affected population's resilience or ability to recover. Here are some examples of natural disasters that are possible to happen in our community, such as typhoons, landslide, earthquakes, floods, and volcanic eruptions.
Good day everyone. Today I'll be discussing the before disaster plan. So, first of all, everyone in the family should be taught on how to shut off electricity, water line, and gas. So, this is very important, especially kung may members of the family tayo na mas bata sa atin. Para in case of emergency na sila-sila lang, kaya nilang gawin kung ano yung mga dapat gawin. So next is everyone in the family should always be reminded that it is important to stay calm always. So this is very important din. Kasi kailangan kalmado lang tayo. Kasi pag nagpapanik tayo, hindi natin magagawa yung mga bagay na kailangan natin gawin. So next is everyone should be taught of how to do CPR or first aid training. So isa rin to, kailangan alam ng bawat members of the family natin kung paano to gawin para in case of emergency na magkakalayo tayo, kaya nilang i-apply to sa sarili nila or sa ibang tao. So next is always have a prepared bags which includes full charge, extra batteries, and power banks, and ready to eat food such as canned goods and clean water. So easy to access na mga bagay, easy to eat foods, hindi na kailangan ng lulutuin, and always clean water. So importante na meron tayong prepared bags na nandun na lahat ng kailangan natin. So every now and then papalitan ng clean water para in case of kasi hindi natin i-expect yung mga ganitong pangyayari. So, in case na kailangan na natin itong gamitin, at least, meron nang naka-ready. So, next is, if there are any pets inside the household, make sure to talk about how to evacuate them and provide them a name tag. So, this is very important. Lalo sa mga pet lovers dyan, kailangan syempre hindi lang sa family. Dapat din kailangan din nating isipin yung mga pets natin kasi syempre may buhay din yung mga yan. Kailangan din natin silang isama. So in case na marami man tayong pets, kailangan napag-usapan na bawat members of the family kung sino yung dapat na bibit-bit sa pet na yon in case of emergency. So sa mga maliliit, sa mga mas bata sa atin, mas maliliit na pet na madaling buhatin, ganyan, para maidala naman natin sila. Thank you.
For the prevention and mitigation during a disaster, you have to observe the following. Number 1. During the disaster, if there is no notice about evacuating your area, stay in a safe place or remain at home. Be sure to have access to your survival kit in case you are in an emergency event that might last for several days. Number 2. Keep every family member close. Number 3. Make sure to avoid spending your battery unnecessarily on mobile devices. So in case there is a power interruption in your area, you have something to use on. Number 4. Stay tuned to your local televisions or radio station or community alert system for emergency situations. Number 5. Communicate to relatives outside the affected area where you are at present for them to be updated about your current situation. Number 6. Check your emergency survival kit. Make sure that it is stocked with essential items and kept in an easily accessible location. Number 7. Fuel up vehicles and equipment for transportation purposes. Number 8. Always keep helpline numbers handy to reach out to emergency medical services such as the PNP hotline or emergency response teams in your barangay. Number 9. Do not take unnecessary risks, and if you need to evacuate, you should return only when emergency services declare it safe to do so. Number 10, and lastly, do not panic. You cannot function well unless you are calm.